Hi, you must be Sarah, and you must be Jack. My name is Nicole. I am your therapist. Please make yourself comfortable. We're going to get right into the session today. Okay, hi, nice to meet you. Hi. Okay, so what brings you here today? Well, we're here because we're having a pretty rocky time in our relationship, and I specifically am having trouble with Jack, who keeps lying to me, and I've caught him cheating on me, and I just recently caught him basically living a double life. I'm not living a double life. Okay, yes, explain the double life thing. Well, we've been dating for years now, and ever since the start of our relationship, I thought he was a person who he said he was, and now I have found out that he is not that person. For example, I found out that he does drugs, and I thought he never touched them, never has tried them. So that's just one example. I see. And Jack, is this true? I don't think so. I think I've always been myself. I think she's over exaggerating a little bit because I it's not like I do hard drugs. It's just smoking bud, and I'm not any different. Okay. And how do you feel about that statement, Sarah? I feel like that's really hurtful. Um, I'm not, maybe I am a little naive to the drug situation just because I've never touched one, but it's not really about the drugs, it's about the lying. Like, I thought you were this one person the entire time and you lied to me. Like, he has purposely covered it up. Like, he's never brought out any drugs in front of me, he's never brought out anything else. It's like everything is, like, hidden from me. Okay. Jack, do you feel like you have to hide your true self from Sarah? Well, yeah, sometimes, because she gets so bent out of shape about the stupidest stuff. Like, come on. It's not stupid to me though. It's a lie. I hate lying. And that's another thing too, is it's not even like the drugs are one thing, but I found out the way he's been talking about me to other people. Like, it sounds like he hates me. Can you give me an example? Yeah, so it's actually the straw that broke the camel's back, and why we're here is that he gave me access to his Facebook because he's been caught in so many lies and in talking to other women. And when I went on there, I caught him messaging his cousin, telling him not to tell me that he was at his house because he told me a different lie. And then he started talking about how, no, I'm not a fun person. He always has to pretend around me. And it sounds like he hates me, honestly. Oh, I can see how that can be hurtful to read. Jack, what do you have to say about that? I wouldn't have to pretend to be around her if she just acted normal and not freak out on every little thing. Okay, well, do you see how every time you lie, you're taking more and more trust away from her to a point where now she's completely depleted of trust with you because of how much you're lying and now your words against her? Do you see how she's putting up a wall and acting in defense now? Yeah, which is what should not be happening in a relationship. Okay, what would you suggest to help her take down that defensive wall? I don't know. Give me space, I guess, and kind of just let the past go and keep moving forward. Okay, do you want to continue to use substances and kind of do your own thing without her having to worry so much. Yes, I would like to do my stuff and she can do her stuff and she doesn't have to worry about me, and that way she doesn't have to be so controlling all the time. Okay, so you guys would like to separate and just be friends. What? No, that's not what I want. Well, frankly, Jack, from what I've seen is that you don't want to change at all, and what exactly you're describing you would like to happen is more of a friendship than a relationship with give and take. In a relationship, people make compromises and people want to build trust with the other person. And I have made so many compromises for her. I feel like she's asking a lot of me. And this is what I mean about he absolutely like hates being around me, because he always feels like I'm asking so much of him when I'm asking for the bare minimum, I feel like. Yeah, I can see how you're feeling that way. This is completely unfair. You are ganging up on me, which I knew was going to happen in therapy, but you don't even ask her what she's done to me. Okay, first of all, I'm not ganging up on you, Jack. I would love to hear your viewpoint on things as well. So tell me, what has Sarah done to you to make you feel like how she's feeling right now? Ask her about her dancing with another man at a party, or how she ignored me for so long when she was away at her girls' state thing to make me do these things. Yeah, it's true I did those things. The first one was I ignored him because he went away for a trip, and he never told me, and so I thought he like died. That was a long time ago, by the way, but I sent myself into like a spiraling depression over the fact that he wasn't responding to me, and we had all these plans. Basically, I don't mean to go on a tangent, but basically I thought he died, and then he just texted me, "Hey, what's up?" Like nothing ever happened. So, to show him like what that felt to me, I ignored him for a week while I was away at a college campus for school. And during that week, he cheated on me. Oh, is that true, Jack? This is another example of her blowing things out of proportion. I did not cheat on her. I was talking with another girl. I never kissed her. I never did anything like that. But what you don't understand is that that's cheating. That's emotional cheating. Like, I would never go off with another man and talk to him the way that you were talking with this woman. But you'll go off and dance with someone. So he's referring to the time where I was at a party, and it was my first college party. This guy asked me to dance with him. I said, no, thank you. I have a boyfriend. And he said, okay, I have a girlfriend. And I was kind of peer pressured by everyone there to do it. So I danced with him for like 30 seconds maybe, and then left the party crying, and I called Jack immediately and told him what happened so I could be 100% honest with him, and I regretted it instantly. I had no feelings towards this guy or anything like that. But what I did was wrong, yes, and I've already told him I was sorry and that I knew that it was wrong. Yeah, and do you see how her actions caused me to do all of these things? Like, it's her fault why we're here in the first place. If she never did these actions, I wouldn't have felt alone and would have to do those things. Ah, I see. Well, we're out of time for today, but I would like to see you both alone in separate appointments next week.